What's up, guys? It is Jack and Jeff from AchievementHunter.com doing another This Is, and this is Call of the Dead.
No. This is hard.
All right, so Call of the Dead is the newest, it's the zombie mode in the newest expansion pack for Call of Duty Black Ops, the Escalation map pack. But we figured we could do a This Is just for Call of the Dead because this game alone, or this section alone, is worth,
150 points.
And a whole video.
Yeah, it's got 5 achievements.
It's got 5 achievements, and you're going to tear your hair out trying to get these damn achievements.
Dude, these achievements probably have the distinction of being the most work I've put towards not getting any achievements in a game. Golly.
Yeah, we spent pretty much all of yesterday trying to figure out how to get one, and we could not do it. So
no.
Anyway, so Call of the Dead is basically a story-based zombie mission, or I guess all the zombie missions have had sort of some kind of story, but this one seems very, very, I don't know, it seems
theatrical.
Yeah, I mean, it was supposedly written by George Romero
and directed by George Romero.
Which, can you really direct a video game?
I guess so.
Well, if anyone can, George Romero can. So those kids out there who don't know who George Romero is, go on IMDb and find
he invented the modern zombie.
Exactly. So anyway, it stars Sarah Michelle Gellar, Michael Rooker,
Danny Trejo,
and Robert Englund, who are all famous
horror movie actors.
I guess so.
Sure.
Well, Sarah Michelle Gellar, she was a TV show horror actress, right?
Yeah, but she was in Scream, right?
Was she?
Wasn't she?
That was
Scream 2.
Neve Campbell?
She was in Scream 2.
Was she really?
Roughly.
Okay. Anyway, let's get into the achievements now. So I'm going to go ahead and say these first 2 are probably the most difficult ones. As far as I know, no one in the world has these yet.
This game has been out for 2 days, and we're all stuck on Section 4 of this achievement.
So it's there are 2 achievements. One is stand-in, and the other is ensemble cast, which are basically, in Call of the Dead, send the crew to paradise in solo or co-op. So, we think this achievement involves sort of a hidden room where there are some of the cast from the other zombie modes, and they're talking to you through a door. And you have to get them out, and it's like an unlockable thing where you have to do multiple things. And as far as I know, no one's finished it yet.
Yeah, we're all stuck on the find the golden rod part
with fingers.
With fingers.
But anyway, we'll definitely be cutting a video together once we figure out the whole damn thing. It's very, very difficult. So moving on from there, Stuntman, which is in Call of the Dead, make a zombie explode using the VR-11. That's the new weapon. Or did they have this weapon in the other?
No, it's one of the 2 new weapons. The thing about the VR-11 is you might need to have a pack-a-punched.
Okay.
Which makes it even more difficult.
Yeah,
because you got to get the V911 out of a random box, and then you have to get 5,000 points to pack a punch it.
VR-11. This is the weapon that actually turns zombies back into humans, right?
Yeah. In suits.
And then they run around and freak out until they hit the water and die. And there's also water in this map that will freeze you, which is fantastic.
Yeah, and we should point out George Romero. Well, we'll get to that.
Yeah, okay. So shooting on location, which is in Call of the Dead, killed 10 zombies with 1 scavenger shot from over 100 feet away. And this is going to take, I'm thinking, some cooperative help, perhaps, to get someone to wrangle up a bunch of zombies.
Might even be easier to do it on solo, because you can kite a bunch of zombies. Like, you could go to the bottom of the lighthouse and then run around in a circle, get a bunch of zombies following you, then run away and try to shoot them from a distance. That's what I'm going to try.
Or you could even try maybe using a zip line.
That's possible.
Get a bunch of zombies together, use a zip line, turn and shoot at them.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, so that one's a lot of fun. And then this one's probably my favorite. Quiet on the Set, which is in Call of the Dead. Cut the lights on the director. And the director is George Romero himself, wandering around with a giant, movie spotlight in his hand.
He's also giant. He's about 8 feet tall.
Yeah. Like he's a super zombie. But he kind of just wanders around, and he doesn't get pissed off until you shoot him. Once you shoot him, he then charges after you. And he is a bastard to try to down. I know we've tried, 4 or 5 times at this point?
Yeah, we tried. We spent an hour shooting him this morning.
Yeah.
And didn't get it.
And so we're trying to figure out a trick in order to be able to down him. But
sadly, I think the difficulty scales on that. And it might be another one that it might actually be easier to do it by yourself.
Oof.
But yeah, the cool mechanic of this game is that if George gets too close to you, or if you shoot near him, he will become enraged, turn into a giant zombie who's very fast and come after you, and you have to lead him into the water, and then he'll calm down again.
Yeah,
and it marginalizes his anger. And but you can't stay in the water for very long, or you will freeze to death.
Yeah,
so it's actually a really cool mechanic.
It is pretty neat.
Yeah,
to have that one guy, and then of course he'll be wandering around and have zombies around him, and you're trying to shoot the zombies and not hit him and piss him off, which is lots of fun.
It's a very, very challenging game. Very fun, but very challenging.
Very, very cool. This is an awesome expansion pack. Probably my favorite DLC for definitely for Black Ops, but maybe all of the Call of Duty games, honestly.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah,
actually.
So anyway, check it out. Call of the Dead. It is available now on Xbox Live, and also, is PSN back up yet?
Eventually on the PSN.
Eventually on the PSN. 150 gamer score, 5 new achievements, and
I think 5 maps.
And also there's also multiplayer maps, not just the Call of the Dead stuff. So if you're into the shooting and the killing, you can go do that as well. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and we're gonna get back to it. Thanks.
Bye.